Hello, everyone. Welcome to Conversations with Shieldberg Counseling Centers. I am Gabby Posas, and today with me is Alexis Melton. Welcome, Alexis.
Thank you.
Can you please remind us what's your role here at Shieldberg Counseling Centers?
I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist associate. I'm also an advanced EMT, and I work with families and I work with couples and individuals here. I'm one of the embedded counselors with Cypress Creek Fire Department. I also do animal assisted therapy. I have two therapy dogs that I use, Quincy and Molly, and I also run a group for men on Monday nights.
Great. So, Alexis is one of our counselors here at Shieldberg Counseling Centers. Remember, we have over 30 licensed counselors. We have support groups, workshops, you name it. But today, Alexis, I want to ask you, I got an email from one of our viewers asking about some tools for dealing with burnout. So before we get into that specific topic, can you tell us what is burnout?
Okay, so burnout is something that happens gradually over time. You have this overwhelming doom and gloom, a lot of stress. You may find yourself have some brain fog, wanting to cancel plans, really kind of starting to isolate yourself from people. And you may start to think that you're changing. So maybe you're not feeling emotions anymore. You might just know one emotion, which is just anger or sadness. And so it really creeps on like over a stretch of time. For me, I experienced burnout when I've been in EMS for 22 years now, I think. And so there was a period of time where I really had burnout, and it was difficult. But I slowly got myself out of it, and now I feel much better.
So does burnout only happen like in the workplace, or can it happen in any situations in our lives, let's say with friendships, with family?
It's a really good question. It can happen with anything. I mean, we have our workplace relationships, we have our relationships with family and friends, and sometimes those relationships aren't good for us. And it may be hard to realize that, or it might be hard admitting that maybe the people we're around or the place that we're in is not helpful for us.
What tools do you recommend we can use when we are feeling burnout?
I would say identify the problem. What is causing the burnout? What's causing the distress? Is it a person? Is it a place? Or is it a thing? And once you identify what the actual problem is, we'll start working backwards from that. Okay, so I'm having problems in my workplace. What's the easiest thing that I can do to find relief? Maybe that's taking breaks. Maybe that's keeping that, whatever your job hours are. If you're only there from 8 to 5, only be there from 8 to 5. Turn your phone off at 5 o'clock. Take your weekends off. See if that helps. Maybe changing scenery will help. One of my favorite Jimmy Buffett songs is Changes in Latitudes, Changes in Attitudes. Maybe you just need to find a new workplace. Maybe the career isn't fulfilling for you anymore, but work your way back. And while it can take longer to get out of burnout, remember, it didn't happen overnight. So it's going to take time. And just really evaluate little bitty changes that you can make to make your life better. Because once you start making these small incremental changes, you're going to feel big positive changes. And that's really what's going to help you get out of burnout.
Well, those are great tools. That's great advice. So if you or someone you know are dealing with burnout or any other type of mental health issue, give us a call, send us an email, drop us a comment, visit our webpage. We have over 30 licensed counselors and 2 therapy dogs here ready to help you. Remember, we accept insurance. We work on a sliding scale. So we remove the financial barriers so everyone in our community can get the help that they need. Thank you, Alexis, for being here with us. If you have a specific question or a topic that you want one of our counselors to address, let us know. Drop us a comment, send us an email, give us a phone call. Remember, Shieldberg is here to help you and your family and your loved ones get better. We can't wait to hear from you. We will love to hear from you. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have you again soon, Alexis.
Okay.